Ever feel like salary negotiations like kind of like a game, right? But one you're not sure you're winning.
Yeah.
Well, today we're diving into how AI is like totally changing all the rules.
Yeah.
We're checking out this GiPiTi chat article. It's called Know How Much Salary to Ask For with AI.
Okay.
And get this, they're saying we can use AI, like this chat GPT thing, to figure out how much we should get paid and even practice asking for it.
It's really more than just, plugging numbers into some algorithm and taking whatever it spits out, though, right?
Right.
This article, it's really about how AI can help us, like, empower us to make smarter decisions at each stage of the process.
Which is exactly what this whole deep dive is about.
Right.
So they start off, with the classic advice, like
Right.
know your worth, right? But, and this is where it gets interesting, it's not just about going to PayScale or Glassdoor anymore.
Yeah, exactly. They're talking about how AI can actually break down, like, analyze job descriptions, take into account your experience level, all that,
Oh,
and even, like, pull in these data points that we might miss.
Yeah.
As humans, we don't think about things like regional cost of living or company-specific salary trends, that kind of thing.
okay, that's already kind of blowing my mind, honestly. So is it like having like a super-powered research assistant or something?
Exactly. Like, imagine plugging in all your info into a tool, and it spits out super specific salary ranges just for you,
Wow.
tailored to your profile, what's going on in the job market right now.
Yeah.
That's the kind of advantage AI can give you.
That's wild. Okay, but let's say you've done your research, you've got all this data. How do you actually use it in a negotiation? This article says ChatGPT can help with that too.
Yeah. That's where it gets really interesting, I think. Like, imagine being able to practice before the big game.
Okay, yeah.
So they're talking about using ChatGPT to, like, simulate a negotiation.
Right.
You input different scenarios, and it gives you feedback on how you're doing.
Wait, so I can like practice saying something like, based on my research and experience, I'm targeting between X and Y
Yeah,
without like the fear of actually being rejected.
exactly. Exactly. You can try out different phrases, see how different salary ranges sound.
Yeah.
You can even practice what you would say if they hit you with those curveball questions, like, what were you making at your last job?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Wow. It's like having this secret weapon, for this thing that's like always so stressful, asking for more money.
Yeah.
Reading this, it makes me think of all the times I've probably like totally undersold myself. Do you think this kind of AI thing could like work for when you want to ask for a raise too?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, the article actually it gets into that. And it's not even just about, like, how you ask.
Okay.
They were talking about, like, using AI to kind of track your accomplishments.
Really?
Yeah, like keeping track of all the stuff you do over time.
So instead of trying to remember everything you did for the last year, you've got this AI thing keeping track of it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you could, like, they were saying, imagine generating a whole report that shows all your wins, like how much you made a difference, even new skills you picked up. It's all about having proof when you're asking for that raise.
Okay. So you use the AI to like, see what other people are making. You
Right.
can practice what you're going to say on ChatGPT.
Yep.
You can get it to like write a report about how awesome you are.
Exactly.
Is there anything else this thing can't do? Is there anything else it can do? I mean, anything else for negotiations?
Yeah, one thing they really highlighted was how important it is to, really understand the why you're asking for that amount. Like, it's not just about what you want. It's about connecting it to what the company needs and what's going on in the whole industry.
Right, right. But like, where does AI fit into that?
So think of it like this. You could use AI to, like, analyze the whole industry, right? Like, what are the trends?
Yeah,
How is your company doing financially? Even look at what your competitors are paying. And using all that information, you can put together a much stronger argument for why you deserve that raise or that promotion.
So it's almost like having like insider knowledge.
Yeah,
But instead of just like gossip and rumors, you've got actual data to back it up.
exactly. And having that kind of hard data, that can make a huge difference in a negotiation.
Yeah.
It shows you're serious, that you've put in the work, and that you're thinking about your career and how it fits in with the company's overall success.
Like AI is giving you these like X-ray vision goggles to see exactly what's happening in the negotiation.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It's all about using these new tools to make better decisions, more strategic decisions.
Mm.
But, you know, even with all this amazing tech, we can't forget about, like, the human side of things.
Right, right. You mean like you still got to be able to, have a conversation,
Yeah.
read the room,
Exactly.
make sure you don't sound like a robot who's just like reading from a script, right?
Totally.
And
No
you
matter how much data you got to connect with the other person, like
Yeah.
build a rapport, make sure you're communicating authentically. That's something AI can't really do for you.
So it's not like letting the machines take over. It's
Right.
like using them to make us better negotiators,
Right.
right?
Absolutely. And that's what's so exciting about this whole idea. It's not about tricking anyone or just getting more money. It's about like using AI to build our skills,
Right.
to build our
Like
confidence.
having a secret weapon, but it's really about knowing how to use it, right?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Man, this whole deep dive has been like mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, any like final words of wisdom for our listeners, for anyone out there getting ready for their own salary negotiations?
I'd say don't be afraid of these new tools.
Mm.
Like really give them a try, experiment, play around with that chat GPT simulator.
Yeah.
You might be surprised at what you learn and how much it can help you in these conversations.
Love it. Know your worth, use the tools, and don't be afraid to negotiate. And hey, if you've had any like crazy salary negotiation stories, especially if AI played a part, share them with us. We'd love to hear about it. Until next time, happy negotiating, everybody.